Are you aware that over 70% of adults feel trapped by their own negative thinking patterns? These toxic mindsets stifle potential and hinder growth. Negative Detox, shift your mindset from toxic to terrific, addresses these barriers by weaving together concepts of neuroplasticity, habit architecture, and resilient self-belief into a comprehensive, actionable blueprint. Prepare to embark on a transformative 9-chapter journey that not only empowers you to reshape your thoughts, but also inspires you to envision your future self, telling a remarkable success story. Remember, meaningful change starts the moment you turn the page. Negative Detox, compiled and published by Brainpower Blueprint. Chapter 1, Understanding Toxicity. Have you ever felt weighed down by thoughts that seem to rise uninvited, clouding your perception of reality? The truth is, many of us unknowingly harbor toxic beliefs that keep us from flourishing. This chapter invites you to explore the invisible barriers that stifle our growth, illuminating the path to a more vibrant and fulfilling existence. Understanding toxicity is not just about recognizing harmful influences. It's about realizing the incredible power you possess to reclaim your narrative and transform your life. When we immerse ourselves in toxic environments, be it negative narratives we so often tell ourselves, or critical relationships that deplete our energy, we overlook the liberated lives waiting for us beyond these self-imposed confines. Research has shown that our mindset can physically reshape our brains, thanks to a phenomenon called neuroplasticity. This means that while you may feel trapped by a negative pattern today, your brain has the remarkable ability to forge new pathways, encouraging a fresh perspective grounded in positivity and empowerment. Consider this. When I first made an effort to confront my negative thinking habits, I found them to be deeply rooted but remarkably flexible, much like a tightly wound rubber band that can easily be stretched. This realization opened my eyes to the endless possibilities of change. As we unpack the nuances of toxicity, it's vital to focus on what it means to break free from these shackles. Picture a moment from your own life when you felt invigorated and optimistic. Maybe it was a simple compliment or an unexpected act of kindness that sparked joy within you. Now, recall a time when the whispers of self-doubt or fear clouded this joy. Perhaps it was a critical remark that lingered far too long, or an unfortunate comparison that drained your confidence. These experiences constantly vie for your attention, setting a tone of negativity that can be surprisingly comfortable in its familiarity. Yet, just as easily as these toxic thoughts infiltrate your mind, they can also be replaced with affirming messages. Embracing this journey is about acknowledging the past while firmly deciding to live in a way that recognizes your uniqueness and worth. In reframing your understanding of toxicity, it becomes apparent that the voices of negativity do not define you. At any moment, you have the authority to reclaim your inner peace and happiness. Challenge yourself to examine the thoughts that linger uninvited. Are they kind? Do they support your growth? If they aren't, think of how you would feel if they were replaced with empowering beliefs. Imagine a life where each positive thought serves as a stepping stone, elevating you toward your goals and dreams. Recognize that your future holds the promise of resilience and joy, waiting for you to acknowledge your capacity for profound personal growth. You are on the brink of uncovering the extraordinary potential that resides within, ready to flourish in a nurturing and encouraging environment. Recognize your negative thoughts, challenge their validity, and replace them with affirming beliefs. This concise blueprint can serve as a powerful tool on your journey to understanding and overcoming toxicity in your mindset. By taking that first step, recognizing your negative thoughts, you're already opening the door to change. Awareness is an essential part of transformation. When you bring those thoughts into the light, they lose strength over you. Next, challenge the validity of those thoughts. When negativity creeps in, pause and interrogate the claims being made in your mind. Are they factual? Do they truly reflect who you are? In a moment of clarity, allow yourself to dissect those damaging beliefs, considering how they might have shaped your self-perception. By doing this, you're not just combating those thoughts, you're diminishing their power to dictate your feelings and actions. For example, if you find yourself thinking, "I can't do this," replace that with, "I will learn and grow through this experience." This simple switch reflects your ability to adapt and evolve. Finally, replace despairing beliefs with affirmations rooted in confidence and possibility. Whether it's through daily affirmations, journaling, or simply taking moments to visualize your success, enriching your internal dialogue with encouraging words can change the entire narrative of your life. Picture a garden flourishing when watered regularly. This is how your mindset thrives when nurtured by positivity and belief in your own potential. Now, let's draw on a powerful visual. Imagine yourself receiving an ancient treasure map that leads to hidden gold. Each step outlined on that map signals a point of discovery and growth. The journey may not always be straightforward. Turbulent storms may arise, one that challenges your resolve at times. Yet each effort brings you closer to uncovering the remarkable person you are meant to be. As you navigate this journey, relish the thrill of exploration, where you can uncover new strengths and tap into reservoirs of possibility. A compelling aspect of this quest to address toxicity is recognizing that you are not alone. Many embark on similar paths, encountering vulnerability and strength in equal measure. Consider the stories of those who have experienced profound change by embracing the challenge of overcoming their limiting beliefs. Each person's narrative holds lessons and strength that can inspire and guide you along your own journey. Ultimately, it is about cultivating resilience and encouraging honesty. By sharing struggles, you break the isolating grip of negativity and foster a community where hope and transformation are born. As you embark on this exploration of understanding toxicity, remember this: your mindset does not have to be your prison. Instead, let it become your foundation of strength. Dig deep into the discovery of your own unique narrative, sowing the seeds of positivity and empowerment. The more you practice recognizing and challenging those harmful beliefs, the more equipped you'll feel to create a reality that reflects your authentic self. You have all the tools at your disposal to turn old habits into new, empowering patterns and take charge of the stunning life that awaits you. In opening yourself to this process, you initiate profound change that echoes throughout your future, crafting a beautiful story that is undeniably yours to tell. Consider the story of Maya, a young woman who dreamed of becoming a graphic designer. Initially, she faced numerous challenges. Her first portfolio was met with harsh criticism, leaving her disheartened. Instead of retreating into despair, Maya adopted a growth mindset, viewing feedback as an opportunity to learn rather than a setback. She sought out online courses, practiced her craft diligently, and even joined design communities for support. Each mistake became a stepping stone toward improvement. Over time, her skills flourished, and what once felt like dreams began materializing into reality. Eventually, she landed an internship at a prestigious design firm, proving that embracing challenges and persisting through obstacles can turn potential obstacles into pathways for growth and success. Here are 3 reflective "How might you?" prompts designed to encourage self-application and deep personal reflection. How might you identify and challenge a negative belief that has been holding you back in your personal or professional life? Consider the first steps you can take in gathering evidence against that belief. How might you incorporate daily practices that reinforce your growth mindset, such as journaling or setting small, achievable goals? Think about specific actions you can take each day to celebrate your progress, big or small. How might you transform a recent setback into a learning opportunity? Reflect on a challenge you faced and explore what insights you gained from that experience and how you can apply those lessons moving forward. As you navigate through this transformative journey of understanding toxicity, remember that recognizing and reshaping your negative beliefs is the first step to unlocking your true potential. Every choice you make to rewire your thoughts ignites a spark of possibility, truly laying the foundation for a brighter, more fulfilling life. With each day, envision yourself engaging with new affirmations, replacing self-doubt with courageous, empowering beliefs that propel you forward. By embracing this shift, you're not just challenging toxic patterns, you're laying out a blueprint for your success that will resonate far beyond the surface. In the upcoming chapter, get ready to dive deeper as we explore how to break those negative patterns that keep you shackled to an unfulfilling status quo. Together, we'll discover actionable strategies to dismantle impediments and forge robust habits that lead to lasting change. And don't forget, as you embark on this path of personal growth, subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, for more insights and tools to empower your journey towards a vibrant future. Your adventure has just begun, so stay connected and keep igniting that spark within you. Chapter 2. Breaking Negative Patterns. Have you ever noticed how quickly a seemingly small negative thought can snowball into a cascade of self-doubt and hesitation? The truth is that our minds can become littered with negative patterns that shield us from reaching our fullest potential. In this chapter, we will embark on a journey to break free from these destructive habits that hold us back, guiding you toward a brighter mindset that enhances your well-being and paves the way for success. Recognizing that we all have our unique struggles, it's crucial to approach this process with compassion for ourselves, fostering a gentle willingness to take charge of our narratives. Breaking negative patterns is about more than just acknowledging what's wrong. It's about actively choosing to create space for growth and positive habits. Research highlights the brain's remarkable capacity for change, demonstrating that new neural pathways can form when we consciously cultivate beneficial behaviors. This means you have the extraordinary ability to uproot the negative beliefs and habits that have taken root, allowing for a more enriching and supportive internal landscape. Reflecting on my own experience, I recall how overcoming the pattern of procrastination transformed my life. In college, I would often delay assignments until the last minute, leading to a stressful cycle of anxiety and hurried, subpar work. One day, I decided enough was enough. I committed to tackling tasks in smaller, more manageable segments, celebrating each completion along the way. This simple adjustment allowed me to shift into a more productive and fulfilling rhythm, uncovering a profound ability to thrive under healthy pressure. As you instigate this transformation, it's essential to cultivate awareness and interest in recognizing where these patterns arise in your own life. Perhaps you find yourself shying away from new opportunities due to a fear of failure, or maybe you gravitate toward negative self-talk, even when your heart desires positivity. Embrace self-reflection to uncover the roots of these habits, giving yourself permission to question how they've influenced your decisions and emotions. By reframing your thoughts centered on possibility, you can gradually begin to reshape the cohesion of your mindset, deleting the narrative that holds you hostage. Let's take this moment to envision how shedding these negative patterns could empower your existence. Picture yourself waking up with a renewed sense of purpose, ready to embark on your day with clarity and enthusiasm instead of trepidation. Each small action taken toward breaking free from those ingrained habits turns the tide in your favor, fostering hope and determination for what lies ahead. Instead of seeing challenges as insurmountable obstacles, consider them as opportunities for growth that can invigorate your journey of self-discovery. The notion of breaking negative patterns is by no means simplistic. However, with each affirmative step forward, you will forge new, uplifting habits that buoy your self-belief. Each decision you make today to challenge the negativity will ripple through your future, positioning you in a space of empowerment and fulfillment. The limitless possibilities surrounding you exist only as far as you're willing to venture beyond the constraints of what was once familiar. Break from habitual patterns that don't serve you. The story of your life eagerly awaits your embrace of this newfound freedom. Embrace the courage to rewrite your narrative, elevated higher by the energetic force of possibility. Recognize your negative patterns, reframe your thought processes, and replace them with empowering habits. These 3 steps form a concise blueprint for breaking through the barriers that have long held you back. The journey begins with recognition. As negative patterns emerge in your everyday life, whether in thought or action, pause and notice how they impact your feelings and decisions. This initial awareness is a transformative step, leading you to a clearer understanding of the dynamics at play in your mind. Once you have pinpointed those negative patterns, it's time to reframe the dialogue you hold with yourself. Instead of internalizing criticism or focusing on potential failures, consider how each challenge you encounter is an incredible learning opportunity. For instance, When a mistake arises, it's not a sign of inadequacy. Rather, it can become a stepping stone toward improvement and growth. Acknowledge the discomfort that these patterns may bring, but shift your perspective to see them as invitations to adapt and evolve. Reframing helps reshape the lens through which you view yourself and the world, illuminating a path toward constructive action. Next, you'll want to replace those negative thoughts and behaviors with uplifting and productive habits. Start each day by evaluating small habits that align with your goals. Whether it's dedicating time to read a motivational book, practicing mindfulness, or engaging in constructive conversations with supportive friends, these new routines will help solidify your commitment to positive change. When I embraced morning routines, I found that dedicating just 15 minutes to gratitude and goal setting transformed the way I approached each day. Instead of drifting into a morning filled with anxiety, I began igniting my motivation before even leaving my bed. As you diligently work through this blueprint, remember that breaking free from negative patterns is not a linear journey. Expect to encounter moments of resistance and doubt along the way. These feelings are natural, welcoming the unknown. When faced with setbacks, revisit your blueprint and refine your approach as needed. Challenges aren't signs of failure, but are opportunities for growth that can guide you toward meaningful change. Picture a time when you overcame an obstacle in your life, perhaps big or small. Relish that sense of achievement that resulted from pushing through discomfort. You have succeeded before, and that's a testament to your resilience. Building on that feeling can empower you as you break through deeper layers of negative patterns. It's all about leaning into the discomfort, recognizing that true growth often lies just on the other side of it. By adopting this blueprint as your guiding framework, you're taking bold steps in weaving a narrative fueled by possibility. Each moment offers the opportunity to move away from the shadows of negativity and step into a vibrant, empowered, and fulfilling life. Surrender the idea that old habits are set in stone. Instead, start shaping them like soft clay, molding and adapting them to represent the hopeful and dynamic person you aspire to become. Your intentions carry incredible power, and with perseverance, you will sculpt a reality defined by meaningful connections, personal achievement, and unparalleled joy. Embrace this chapter of transformation, for the words you write today will create the story you will cherish tomorrow. Take the story of Alex, a software engineer who faced frequent setbacks during coding bootcamp. Instead of succumbing to frustration when struggling with complex algorithms, Alex viewed each stumbling block as a chance to learn something new. At one point, he failed an important assignment that left him feeling disheartened. However, instead of giving up, he sought feedback from his instructors and worked late nights to master the material. With each challenge, he adopted a growth mindset, reminding himself that effort and persistence would lead to improvement. Eventually, Alex became one of the top performers in his cohort and successfully landed a job at a leading tech company, proving that embracing challenges and learning from failures can lead to remarkable success. Here are 3 reflective, "How might you" prompts designed to encourage self-application and introspection about adopting a growth mindset. How might you identify a current challenge in your life and reframe it as an opportunity for growth? Consider the specific steps you could take to engage with this challenge differently and learn from the experience. How might you create a daily practice that encourages a growth mindset, such as setting aside time to reflect on your progress or noting lessons learned from setbacks? Think about how establishing this routine could shift your perspective over time. How might you share your experiences of overcoming obstacles with others to inspire and foster a growth mindset in your community? Reflect on the value of storytelling and how your journey could empower others to embrace their challenges. As we wrap up this chapter, remember that breaking negative patterns is not merely an act of will. It's a vibrant leap into the world of possibility, where each step rewires your mindset for success. The journey to transformation begins with intention, and you have the power to ignite positive change within yourself. Together, we've explored how recognizing, reframing, and replacing negative habits lays a solid blueprint for your personal growth, one that can lead you to remarkable heights. In our next chapter, get ready to dive deeper, as we uncover the mental blocks that might still be holding you back. By shedding light on these obstacles, you will learn strategies that not only liberate your mindset, but also empower you to reach new levels of success. And remember, if you're enjoying this journey, subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, for more insights and inspiration to fuel your path toward a brighter and more fulfilling future. Your adventure in personal development is just beginning, so let's continue this exciting exploration together. Chapter 3: Identifying Mindset Blocks. Have you ever stopped to consider just how much your thoughts dictate your reality? The truth is that many of us struggle with hidden mindset blocks that prevent us from reaching our fullest potential. In this chapter, we will delve into the phenomenon of mindset blocks, those invisible barriers that keep us from embracing opportunities and wholly stepping into our strengths. By identifying and addressing these blocks, you'll not only open doors to growth, but also learn to reframe your perspective on challenges, transforming them into catalysts for change. When we think about the limitations we impose on ourselves, it's easy to dismiss them as mere thoughts. Yet research suggests that our beliefs can be incredibly powerful, shaping our behaviors in profound ways. According to a study published in the journal Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin, individuals who perceived challenges as opportunities for learning reported higher levels of achievement compared to those who viewed challenges as obstacles. This finding highlights the importance of reframing our perspectives. Consider the case of Rachel, a talented artist who struggled with self-doubt about her skills. Each time she faced feedback, her mind would quiet under a cloud of negativity, preventing her from developing fully as a creator. However, by learning to embrace each critique as a chance to improve, Rachel experienced a powerful shift in her approach. As she transformed her thinking, her previously hidden talents and unique style began to flourish, ultimately leading to a successful exhibition of her work. Despite the power of mindset blocks, recognizing them is often the first crucial step toward reaching your full potential. It's essential to become aware of the recurring narratives and beliefs that play in your mind. Perhaps you tell yourself you're not qualified enough for that promotion at work, or that you'll never be as successful as others in your field. When you examine these declarations closely, notice how they manifest in your emotions or behaviors. For instance, acknowledging that these thoughts stem from fear or past experiences can be a transformative realization, allowing you to reclaim agency over your narrative and move toward a different mindset. To cultivate this awareness, I encourage you to welcome curiosity into your thoughts. Instead of facing self-doubt with resistance, pose questions to yourself like, what is the evidence behind this belief? Or how did I arrive at this conclusion about myself? By approaching these blocks with gentle inquiry, you can distance yourself from having them dictate your feelings and decisions. This act of self-reflection opens up new understanding and wears down the walls that had previously seemed impenetrable. As you progress in this chapter, maintain the mindset that every realization is a potential launchpad for deeper growth. Understanding your mindset blocks is not an exercise in blame or self-pity. Instead, it is about embracing your complexities and having compassion for your journey. Identify the stories holding you back and take ownership of rewriting them. Remember, the moment you shine a light on these hidden barriers, you unlock tremendous potential, giving yourself the ability to rise above them. The key to transformation lies in your willingness to confront these blocks head-on, opening paths to a more empowered and authentic you, who holds the courage to strive boldly toward fulfilling goals. Identify your mindset blocks, reframe your thoughts, and develop strategies to dismantle those barriers. This simple yet powerful 3-step blueprint is your guide to uncovering the hidden impediments that have been quietly influencing your capacity for growth and achievement. The first step is about noticing the mental patterns that limit you, such as negative self-talk or limiting beliefs that keep you from seizing opportunities. Take a moment to tune into the thoughts that arise when you face challenges, acknowledging them without judgment. Once you've recognized these blocks, the next step is to actively reframe those damaging narratives. Instead of allowing thoughts like, I can't do this, or I'm not good enough to take hold, transform that language into affirmations of possibility. Shift your internal dialogue to something more constructive, like, I will learn from this experience, or, with effort, I can improve. This conscious shift in language influences how you perceive your challenges and can lead you to more productive actions. In this process, each reframed thought acts as a foothold on the path to greater self-efficacy. Next, commit to developing strategies that specifically target and dismantle these mindset blocks. This may include journaling about your fears and aspirations, or setting aside time each week to connect with a mentor or trusted friend who can support your growth. The key here is to take actionable steps that empower you on your journey. For example, I remember a time when I struggled with public speaking. Rather than allowing my anxiety to paralyze me, I took small steps toward improvement, starting with local meetups where I shared my thoughts in front of friends. Gradually, this practice expanded, slowly turning a fear into something I approached with excitement and anticipation. As you take these steps, consider implementing a daily check-in routine to gauge your progress. Reflecting on your mindset and documenting your victories, no matter how small, builds opportunities for self-recognition and reinforces your capacity for positive change. Each acknowledgement not only bolsters your confidence, it dismantles the negative blocks that may rear their heads, ultimately solidifying your growth journey. Emphasize to yourself that growth isn't always linear, but every step taken is a marker of your ambition and resilience. Invite flexibility into your journey of identifying and overcoming mindset blocks. Some days may feel overwhelming, and that's perfectly okay. Allow yourself grace and patience. It's in these moments of uncertainty that the seeds of self-discovery often blossom, nurturing resilience and fostering new perspectives. Remember, life's challenges create fertile ground for growth. When we celebrate the small wins and learn from setbacks, we compound our strength and ability. Approaching mindset blocks with curiosity and compassion unveils a pathway to empowering transformation. By embracing the process of identifying, reframing, and dismantling those barriers, you position yourself for great strides toward personal success. With each action you take, visualize these efforts breaking down the walls that have contained you, opening doors towards a more fulfilling life. This journey is about crafting your narrative, discovering your strengths, and embracing a future filled with endless opportunities. A fulfilling life of courage, passion, and purpose awaits you. Consider the story of Mia, an aspiring writer who faced countless rejections before landing her first publishing deal. Initially, each rejection letter felt like a confirmation of her inadequacies, dampening her enthusiasm. Instead of retreating into discouragement, Mia adopted a growth mindset, viewing each rejection as a valuable learning opportunity. She sought feedback from peers, attended workshops, and honed her craft by experimenting with different writing styles and genres. Each setback ignited her determination to improve rather than deterring her progress. Eventually, her persistence paid off when a publisher recognized the uniqueness of her voice and accepted her manuscript. Mia's journey illustrates that embracing challenges and learning from setbacks can transform aspirations into accomplishments, fueling success along the way. Here are 3 reflective "How might you" prompts designed to encourage self-application and deepen your understanding of mindset blocks. How might you recognize a specific mindset block that has held you back in your endeavors, and what first step can you take today to confront it? Consider the awareness that will empower your growth. How might you reframe a recent setback by identifying the lessons learned from the experience? Take a moment to envision how embracing this new perspective could alter your approach to future challenges. How might you create a supportive environment to foster a growth mindset, such as surrounding yourself with encouraging individuals or seeking mentorship? Reflect on the changes you can make to cultivate connections that inspire and uplift your journey toward achieving your goals. As we conclude this chapter, remember that identifying and dismantling your mindset blocks is the crucial first step toward rewiring your purpose and igniting your potential. Each insight gained strengthens your ability to forge a path that leads to greater fulfillment and success. You are no longer confined by limitations. Layers of possibility unfold before you as you rebuild your narrative. In our next chapter, get ready to explore practical strategies for turning obstacles into stepping stones. We will delve into how to transform fear into motivation and resistance into resilience, equipping you with the tools to navigate your personal and professional challenges with newfound courage. And as you continue on this journey, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, where you'll find more inspirational insights and resources to empower your transformation. Your adventure is just beginning, and ever-expanding horizons await you. Chapter 4: The Power of Positivity. Have you ever considered how a simple shift in perspective can transform your day and ignite your motivation? The power of positivity is far-reaching, influencing not only how we perceive our experiences, but also how we interact with the world around us. In this chapter, we will explore the profound effects that cultivating a positive mindset can have on every aspect of your life. By understanding this force, you'll discover that positivity is not merely an abstract concept. It is a tangible tool you can wield to enhance your well-being and bolster your personal growth. When you actively choose optimism, you invite an empowering energy into your life that permeates your thoughts and actions. Research shows that engaging in positive thinking not only boosts mood, but also significantly enhances resilience and coping skills. A study published in the journal Psychological Science found that individuals who practiced gratitude reported significantly higher levels of optimism and satisfaction. This means that by intentionally fostering an attitude of gratitude and positivity, you can reshape your experiences and cultivate deeper connections with others. Reflecting on my own journey, I remember the transformative moment when I began a gratitude journal during challenging times. Each day, I committed to writing just 3 things I was thankful for, which opened my eyes to the beauty in even the smallest of moments. That simple practice was a turning point for me, turning mundane days into rich experiences that amplified my happiness. As you grasp the concept of positivity, it is vital to recognize that this isn't about ignoring real challenges or putting on a false front. Instead, it's about choosing to approach even the most difficult situations with an open heart and mind. Embracing positivity enables you to confront hardships with clarity rather than clouded judgment influenced by negativity. This transformative mindset helps you cultivate resilience, viewing setbacks as transient moments rather than permanent fixtures. Picture a once daunting hill that now invites you to climb it with enthusiasm, armed with the knowledge that each step up strengthens both your resolve and your character. So how can you begin integrating the power of positivity into your life? Start by consciously engaging with the good around you. Seek out positive affirmations and surround yourself with uplifting influences, be it inspiring books, supportive friends, or even uplifting music. In my experience, sharing laughter with friends always brightens my perspective and pulls me out of any slump. Start recognizing moments throughout your day when you feel a spark of joy. No matter how fleeting, they are the building blocks of a more hopeful mindset. Remember, the journey toward positivity is an ongoing process, and with practice, you'll cultivate a brighter outlook. Your frame of reference shifts significantly when you dedicate time to acknowledging your successes and celebrating even the smallest of victories. Embrace this empowering choice, allowing it to inform how you engage with yourself and the world. Each day holds the potential for wonder and growth, revealing to you new opportunities as you shift from a mindset of limitation to one of abundance. Positivity is not just a fleeting emotion, it can become your guiding light, illuminating the path toward a fulfilling and purpose-driven life. You have the power to cultivate this mindset, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth and ultimately rewriting your own narrative, filled with promise and possibility. Embrace positivity, practice gratitude, and infuse joy into your daily life. This 3-step blueprint serves as a powerful tool for transforming your mindset and harnessing the benefits of positive thinking. The journey begins by embracing positivity. It sets an intention and opens the door to greater life satisfaction. Positivity is not just a fleeting feeling, it's a deliberate choice that you can make every day. When you wake up each morning, consciously decide to focus on what inspires you and fuels your energy. The second step, practicing gratitude, invites you to acknowledge and appreciate the good that already exists in your life. Cultivating gratitude shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant. Consider setting aside a few moments each day to jot down the things you are thankful for, whether they are as profound as connections with loved ones or as simple as a beautiful sunset. Acknowledging these blessings, no matter how small, fosters a sense of contentment and reminds you that positive experiences abound. Infusing joy into your daily life is the final step in this transformative process. This means seeking out activities that genuinely make you happy, whether it's engaging in a beloved hobby or spending time with loved ones. Remember, joy not only enhances your well-being, but also magnifies the positive energies you radiate into the world. When you engage regularly in joyful activities, you reinforce your positive outlook and create a self-sustaining cycle that uplifts you and those around you. As you navigate this journey, be mindful of the influence your environment has on your mindset. Surround yourself with people who empower you and inspire positivity. Positive relationships act like a support network that amplifies your emotional well-being, providing you with the encouragement needed to continue embracing a hopeful narrative. If you find yourself entangled in a cycle of negativity, rely on your support system as a lifeline to guide you back toward positivity. A remarkable aspect of immersing yourself in positivity is its rippling effect on both your personal and professional relationships. Consider a time when you effortlessly exchanged smiles and kind words with a stranger. That moment might have lifted both your spirits. Positivity is contagious and invites a sense of connection that fosters healthy, meaningful interactions. The more you practice being present and infused with positivity, the more you'll attract similar energy into your life. In your journey, remember that embracing positivity doesn't mean ignoring the realities of life's challenges. Instead, it equips you with the tools and mindset required to navigate difficulties with clarity and resilience. Each setback you encounter can transform into a lesson learned when viewed through a lens of positivity. Allow challenges to propel you forward rather than hold you back. Cultivating a positive mindset enables you to respond to adversity with tenacity, viewing such moments as opportunities for growth. As you reflect on your commitment to positivity, acknowledge the progress you have made. Celebrate these small victories as desired markers along the path to a more vibrant and fulfilling life. With each step you take, you empower yourself not only to envision a brighter future, but to actively participate in creating it. Your newfound perspective will accompany you as you face each day, reminding you that positivity cultivates resilience and ignites your passion for life. It's time to let positivity flourish. Let it thrive and transform your world into a refreshed canvas, waiting to be painted with every shade of enthusiasm and purpose. Embrace this journey wholeheartedly, for your story is one of possibility, and it invites extraordinary experiences to flourish in abundance. Consider the story of Jason, a local coffee shop barista with dreams of becoming a professional musician. Initially discouraged by the difficulties of mastering the guitar and facing frequent rejections from open mic nights, Jason decided to embrace a growth mindset. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, he sought feedback from fellow musicians and practiced diligently each day, focusing on improving his skills. He began to perform for small audiences, finding joy in every opportunity, regardless of the outcome. As Jason continued to refine his craft, he gradually gained confidence and experience. Eventually, his dedication paid off when he was invited to perform at a well-known local venue. Jason's journey illustrates how embracing challenges and learning from experiences can lead to incredible personal growth and success. Here are 3 reflective, how might you? Prompts designed to encourage self-application and reflection on embracing a growth mindset and the power of positivity. How might you identify a specific challenge in your life and approach it with a new mindset that focuses on learning and growth rather than fear of failure? Consider the actionable steps you can take to shift your perspective. How might you integrate gratitude into your daily routine to cultivate a more positive outlook? Think about practical ways you can remind yourself to appreciate the small blessings in your life. How might you create an empowering environment that fosters positivity and growth, such as surrounding yourself with supportive people or engaging in uplifting activities? Reflect on the changes you can make to strengthen your network and enhance your mindset. As we wrap up this chapter, remember that embracing the power of positivity allows you to rewire your mind, igniting a transformative energy that empowers every facet of your life. By actively cultivating a positive outlook, you're not just enhancing your well-being, you're creating a vibrant blueprint for resilience and joy that benefits everyone around you. With each step you take toward positivity, you become a catalyst for change, both for yourself and your community. In the next chapter, we will venture into the realm of embracing change and growth, uncovering how to navigate life's transitions with confidence and grace. Together, we'll explore actionable strategies that empower you to adapt and thrive, even in the face of uncertainty. And as you continue your journey towards self-improvement, be sure to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, for ongoing insights and inspiration. Your journey is just beginning, and the possibilities ahead are boundless. Chapter 5: Embracing Change and Growth. Have you ever felt paralyzed by the thought of change, as if the very idea of letting go was insurmountable? Change can often feel daunting, yet it is one of life's most profound teachers. In this chapter, we will explore the transformative power of embracing change and how cultivating a mindset focused on growth can redefine your experiences. Rather than shying away from the inevitable shifts that life presents, recognizing them as opportunities can spark tremendous personal evolution and underscore the value of adaptability in our lives. When we learn to view change through a lens of curiosity rather than fear, we instantly open ourselves up to new possibilities. Research in psychology supports this idea, revealing that people who actively engage with changes tend to experience greater resilience and satisfaction in life. A study published in the journal Applied Psychology found that those who seek out and embrace change tend to develop enhanced coping strategies and a stronger sense of agency. Reflecting on my own journey, I recall a time when I was hesitant to accept a job promotion that would drastically alter my routine and responsibilities. Initially, the idea terrified me, but as I began to envision the skills I would develop and the opportunities for growth, my apprehension turned to excitement, ultimately leading me to embrace the unknown wholeheartedly. Understanding that change is a natural part of life cultivates a mindset that embraces discomfort as an essential component of growth. When faced with new circumstances, allow yourself to process any initial anxiety. Instead of resisting it, lean into those feelings and ask yourself what lessons this new chapter might bring. Throughout my personal and professional journey, I've come to appreciate that every step beyond my comfort zone has resulted in immense growth. Whether it's facing new challenges in a job, adapting to a new routine, or simply altering long-standing beliefs about myself, each change has shaped who I am and guided me closer to my aspirations. A powerful tool in embracing change is to actively cultivate your sense of purpose. Reflect on what truly matters to you and how changes in your life can align with those values. By creating a vision of your desired outcomes, you give yourself the clarity needed to navigate transitions. When change invites uncertainty, anchor yourself by regularly revisiting your goals and aspirations. Let them serve as your guiding light, an unwavering reminder that every twist and turn brings you closer to the life you seek. As you journey further into embracing change, it's important to recognize that growth often entails a process of trial and error. Mistakes are not setbacks. They are invaluable lessons that deepened your understanding and prepared you for future challenges. Reframe the way you perceive failure. It is simply another step toward success. Remember that every great achievement was once the product of uncertainty and risk, and your willingness to embrace that uncertainty can forge the path ahead. In this transformative journey of embracing change, cultivate patience and self-compassion. The road may not always smooth, but each moment spent navigating the ups and downs fosters resilience and wisdom. By letting go of old habits, beliefs, and fears, you become a vibrant participant in the continuous tapestry of your life, ready to welcome growth with open arms. Change doesn't have to feel intimidating. It can be the very catalyst that propels you toward an exhilarating new chapter filled with endless possibilities and a newfound sense of purpose. Embrace this opportunity with courage, for you hold the power to shape your journey into something extraordinary. Embrace the unknown, cultivate an adaptable mindset, and take purposeful action. This three-step blueprint is essential in navigating the ever-changing landscape of life. The first step encourages you to embrace the unknown. Acknowledging that change is a constant force can liberate you from fear and insecurity. When facing a new situation, remind yourself that this is an opportunity for growth, not something to dread. Next, cultivate an adaptable mindset. Flexibility is key when adjusting to new circumstances. Rather than rigidly holding on to old habits or beliefs, be willing to explore new perspectives and approaches. Reflect on times in your life when you have successfully adapted to change. Ask yourself how shifting your viewpoint allowed you to move forward, and use that realization as fuel for facing future challenges. Finally, take purposeful action. Once you have embraced the unknown and cultivated an adaptable mindset, it's time to act. Break down larger goals into smaller, achievable steps, allowing yourself to make gradual progress within unfamiliar territory. Each small act of courage propels you forward, reaffirming your commitment to harnessing the power of change for personal development. Throughout this process, remember that taking imperfect action is far better than remaining stagnant. As you flow through challenges and changes, consider the incredible resilience that lies within you. Life is filled with unpredictable twists and turns, but it's in these moments that you discover who you truly are. When you confront fears head-on, you not only cultivate resilience, but also bring forth a strength that amplifies your capacity for growth. Picture yourself as a seedling pushing through the soil, challenging the darkness above to reach the enlightening sun. Each time you adapt and embrace change, you stretch toward greater success. Your emotions are your allies in this journey. It's natural to experience anxiety or uncertainty when facing transitions. Don't shy away from those feelings. Acknowledge them and let them guide you. Engage in self-compassion during these moments, reminding yourself that everyone grapples with change and that it is how you respond that defines your journey. By understanding your emotions and listening to them, you can harness their energy to inform your actions rather than allow them to sabotage your progress. Envision someone you admire who has thrived amidst change. Their story likely includes failures, challenges, and uncomfortable moments that turned into growth. Transforming your way of thinking involves understanding that their success stems from the courage to be vulnerable and face adversity. Now think of your own life and the parallels between your experiences and theirs. Reflect on how each challenge served as an invitation for growth, making way for your potential to blossom. By fully engaging with this process, you become the architect of your own transformation. Embrace the unknown, cultivate adaptability, and take purposeful action, recognizing that every change enriches your experience. Picture your life as an evolving painting, where each stroke represents a decision to embrace change, crafting a vivid masterpiece that reflects your triumphs and growth. Understand that the beauty of transformation emerges when you lean into change, harnessing the strength to create a future filled with opportunity. With an empowered mindset, remember that change is not a barrier, but a bridge that leads to new horizons. Embrace every opportunity with confidence, knowing that you have the capacity to adapt, grow, and thrive in any environment. This journey of embracing change and growth is yours to navigate, and your willingness to step boldly into the unknown fuels the ongoing narrative of your life that is meant to be extraordinary. Consider the story of Sarah, a high school teacher who faced increased pressure to adapt her teaching methods amid a sudden shift to remote learning. Initially overwhelmed by the technology and worried about the effectiveness of online instruction, she could have easily succumbed to frustration. Instead, Sarah embraced the challenge with a growth mindset, viewing it as an opportunity to innovate her teaching practices. She attended webinars, engaged with fellow educators to exchange ideas, and experimented with new tools to enhance her lessons. Each time she encountered a setback, she reflected on her experiences and adjusted her approach. Ultimately, Sarah not only improved her skills, but also fostered greater engagement among her students, proving that challenges can lead to profound growth and creative solutions. Here are 3 reflective, Might You prompts designed to encourage self-application and exploration of your own growth mindset while embracing change. How might you identify a recent situation in your life where you felt apprehensive about change? And what steps can you take to reframe that situation as an opportunity for growth? Consider the specific actions you can implement to engage with this challenge positively. How might you integrate a practice of self-reflection into your routine to better understand how you respond to change? Think about the questions you can ask yourself regularly to help recognize your emotional responses and identify patterns that may either hinder or promote your growth. How might you cultivate a supportive environment that encourages adaptability and resilience, whether that's by engaging with mentors, joining supportive communities, or sharing experiences with friends? Reflect on the actions you can take to strengthen connections that inspire and uplift your journey through change. As we conclude this chapter, remember that embracing change is not just about adapting. It's about igniting your potential and rewiring the way you approach life's transitions. Every shift presents an opportunity to enhance your strengths and cultivate a mindset poised for growth. By accepting the uncertainty that change brings, you're actively crafting a blueprint for a vibrant and fulfilling future. In the next chapter, we will explore how to let go of fear, allowing you to dismantle the mental barriers that often accompany change. Together, we'll uncover strategies to transform anxiety into confidence, empowering you to leap into the unknown with assurance. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, for more insights and inspiration along your journey toward personal empowerment. Your path is unfolding. Embrace it. Chapter 6. Letting Go of Fear. What if the biggest obstacle standing between you and your dreams was simply your fear of taking the next step? Fear can be a powerful force, often paralyzing us and keeping us in the confines of our comfort zones. In this chapter, we will dive deep into the process of letting go of fear, exploring how releasing these inhibitions can lead to exhilarating opportunities and profound personal growth. Remember, fear doesn't need to be your compass. With the right strategies, you can turn it into a catalyst for positive change. Embracing a mindset of courage means reframing how we view fear. Instead of an immovable barrier, we can see it as a natural response to the unknown, a challenge that beckons us to rise above. Research in psychology emphasizes that fear is often based on perceived threats rather than actual dangers. A study published in the journal Cognitive Therapy and Research showed that individuals who actively reframed their fear responses were better equipped to approach challenges with confidence and resilience. This finding highlights the transformative power of mindset and provides crucial insight into the human experience. Reflecting on my own journey, I recall a particular moment when I felt overwhelmed by the fear of stepping into a leadership role at work. Imagining all the possible pitfalls made me consider retreating to my familiar and comfortable position. However, rather than succumbing to that fear, I decided to confront it directly. I sought guidance from a mentor and engaged in self-reflection to realize that my fear stemmed from a lack of self-belief, stemming from past experiences. By acknowledging these underlying emotions, I began to perceive my fear not as a paralyzing force, but as a motivator that inspired me to learn and grow. Each small step I took helped dismantle my anxieties, leading to newfound confidence that allowed me to embrace my role and inspire others. Letting go of fear is about the journey toward empowerment. To begin this process, identify the specific fears that may be standing in your way. What situations cause your heart to race? What thoughts keep you awake at night? Take a moment to reflect on your fears and write them down. Naming them allows you to externalize these emotions, preventing them from festering in your mind. When we confront our fears head-on, they lose their power over us. By transforming fear into tangible challenges, you will begin to see them not as enemies, but as opportunities for dialogue with yourself, a chance to grow stronger with every conversation. Seeing fear as a constant companion rather than a persistent enemy opens the door to courageous living. When faced with fear, it's essential to remind yourself of your inner strength and resilience. Remember, it's through challenging moments that your true character emerges. Letting go of fear means actively acknowledging it, accepting that it's a part of your journey, but refusing to let it dictate your actions. Visualize a life free from restrictive limits. Consider how incredible it would be if you could walk through fear and emerge on the other side, armed with the confidence to pursue the things that ignite your passion. In this new perspective, fear transforms into an ally, guiding you toward deeper self-awareness and empowerment as you continue to navigate your personal path to growth. Acknowledge your fears, challenge your limiting beliefs, and take courageous action. This simple 3-step blueprint is crucial in breaking free from the grip of fear and stepping into a life of empowerment. The first step is acknowledging your fears. Instead of suppressing or avoiding them, take a moment to examine what truly frightens you. Bring these fears into the open. This acknowledgement itself is a powerful act that disarms the fear, allowing you to confront its implications. When you place those fears in the light of day, they begin to lose their power over you. The second step is to challenge your limiting beliefs. Often, our fears stem from deep-seated beliefs that we hold about ourselves and the world. Ask yourself whether these beliefs are accurate or simply assumptions based on past experiences. Test the validity of your thoughts and consider how different perspectives might reframe these narratives. For instance, if you believe you are not capable of success, analyze the evidence supporting that belief. In doing so, you may uncover moments in your life where you overcame challenges and achieved your goals, reminding yourself that capability is often cultivated through perseverance rather than inherent talent alone. The third step is to take courageous action. This is where you begin to put your insights into practice. Start small, selecting manageable steps that challenge your comfort zone without overwhelming you. If public speaking terrifies you, consider starting by sharing your ideas during team meetings or engaging in small discussions with friends. Gradually build your confidence by expanding the scope of your actions. Each courageous step propels you forward, creating momentum that replaces fear with confidence. As you embark on this transformative process, trust that you possess the resilience needed to navigate discomfort. Shifting your perspective entails understanding that physical sensations, such as increased heart rate or sweaty palms, are not inherently negative. Instead, they can be indicators of significant growth experiences on the horizon. Imagine these sensations as your body signaling that you are stretching beyond previous limits and exploring your potential. Over time, with each act of courage, these feelings will reshape themselves from sources of anxiety into markers of your progress. Keep in mind that although the journey may be challenging, it is vital to be gentle and compassionate with yourself during these moments. Allow for imperfections along the way. Transformation does not happen overnight. Embrace the setbacks as transformative moments that teach you invaluable lessons about your strength and determination. With each stumble, you are growing, expanding your boundaries, and redefining what is possible in your life. Additionally, seek support from your trusted circle as you face these fears. Share your aspirations for overcoming them, and lean on friends or mentors who can extend encouragement and accountability. Surrounding yourself with a community that believes in your capacity to change amplifies your motivation. Remember, no one has to face their fears alone, and the bonds we forge can lift us higher and propel us forward. By following this blueprint, acknowledging, challenging, and taking action, you will cultivate a profound and transformative relationship with fear. Recognize that empowering beliefs coexist with fear. It is possible to feel both simultaneously. As you take those courageous strides, envision the possibilities that lie ahead, an existence marked by boundless opportunities and unfiltered joy. Let that vision inspire you. Replace old narratives with newfound affirmations and extract the courage within you. Your journey toward letting go of fear has just begun, and every moment of confrontational courage paves the way for an empowered life filled with purpose and fulfillment. Consider the story of David, a young entrepreneur who launched a tech startup. Initially excited, he faced a harsh reality when his first product flopped spectacularly. Instead of viewing this failure as a definitive end, David adopted a growth mindset. He sought feedback from users, analyzed the shortcomings of his product, and immersed himself in learning more about the market. Using these insights, he pivoted his business model and redesigned his product based on customer needs. With hard work and determination, David relaunched his startup, and this time it thrived, garnering positive reviews and attracting investors. His journey exemplifies the growth mindset, demonstrating that embracing challenges and learning from setbacks can lead to success beyond imagination. Here are 3 reflective "How might you" prompts designed to encourage self-application and deepen your understanding of letting go of fear and cultivating a growth mindset. How might you identify a specific fear that has been holding you back in pursuing your goals, and what initial steps can you take to confront and acknowledge it? Consider how recognizing this fear could empower you to take purposeful action. How might you reframe a recent setback as a valuable learning opportunity? Reflect on how this experience can provide insights that guide your future decisions, transforming fear and failure into growth. How might you seek support from others while facing your fears? Think about the relationships in your life that can provide encouragement and accountability as you take bold steps toward overcoming challenges. Reflect on how those connections can enrich your journey. As we conclude this chapter, remember that letting go of fear is a powerful act of courage that enables you to rewire your mindset and ignite the potential within you for extraordinary growth. Each step you take toward confronting and overcoming your fears serves as a blueprint for a more empowered and fulfilling life. With each courageous choice, you pave the way for new opportunities and experiences that truly reflect your capabilities. In our next chapter, prepare to embark on a transformative journey of cultivating gratitude daily. We will explore how embracing gratitude can deepen your positivity and enhance your overall well-being, unlocking a profound sense of joy and fulfillment in your life. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, where you can find continued inspiration and insightful resources to assist you on this journey. Your adventure toward personal empowerment is just beginning. Let's continue to explore its limitless possibilities together. Chapter 7: Cultivating Gratitude Daily. Have you ever noticed how a simple act of gratitude can instantly elevate your mood and shift your perspective? The practice of cultivating gratitude is a powerful tool that can transform how we experience our lives, enabling us to focus on the abundance around us rather than the shortcomings. In this chapter, we will explore the profound impact that daily gratitude can have on your well-being, relationships, and overall mindset. By actively incorporating gratitude into your daily routine, you open the door to a richer emotional landscape and a more joyous, fulfilled existence. When we consciously choose to acknowledge the positive aspects of our lives, we foster a mindset rooted in abundance rather than scarcity. Research shows that regular gratitude practices can lead to heightened levels of happiness and satisfaction. A compelling study conducted by psychologists Robert Emmons and Michael McCullough revealed that participants who maintained gratitude journals reported feeling more positive about their lives as a whole and demonstrated increased levels of optimism. The results indicate that the simple act of reflecting on what we are thankful for not only uplifts our mood, but also enhances our overall perspective on life. Consider the journey of Lily, a young professional who found herself overwhelmed by stress and negativity while navigating a demanding job. Feeling disengaged, she decided to try a newfound approach to her daily routine by implementing a gratitude practice. Each morning, she spent a few minutes reflecting on 3 things she was thankful for, ranging from the warmth of her coffee to the steadfast support of her friends. Initially skeptical, Lily soon discovered that this daily commitment had the power to reshape her mindset dramatically. Over time, this small shift allowed her to approach challenges with positivity and resilience, fostering deeper connections within her workplace and transforming her experiences into opportunities for growth. Incorporating gratitude into your daily life invites a sense of wonder and appreciation that can easily be overlooked in our busy routines. By making a habit of expressing gratitude, you're essentially reprogramming your brain to seek out and focus on the good aspects of your life. It's essential to remember that there is immense power in the practice of gratitude, transforming mundane moments into rich experiences worth celebrating. Just think about the first rays of sunlight on a crisp morning, or a heartfelt compliment from a colleague. These small, often overlooked moments can serve as nourishment for your spirit when acknowledged properly. Reflecting on these positives sheds light on aspects of your life that may have previously gone unnoticed. As you embrace this journey of cultivating gratitude, consider reframing your perspective on challenging situations. Rather than viewing obstacles as setbacks, ask yourself what lessons they can teach you. This practice not only enhances your ability to face life's challenges with resilience, but also allows you to grow from each experience, unlocking pathways toward personal development and enrichment. Think of gratitude as a guiding lighthouse that illuminates not only the positives, but also the lessons hidden among the obstacles. Allow this light to shine brightly, revealing the beauty found within both the high and low tides of your journey. By embracing gratitude daily, you are choosing a path that nurtures your emotional well-being and amplifies your capacity for joy. This commitment shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance, fostering connections that feed your spirit and empower you in every aspect of your life. The more you practice gratitude, the more it becomes woven into the fabric of who you are, propelling you into elevated experiences and deeper partnerships, defined by appreciation and fulfillment. The time to open your heart and mind to the transformative power of gratitude is now. Allow it to shape a life illuminated by positivity and resilience. Practice daily gratitude, reflect on your experiences, and share your appreciation with others. This simple 3-step blueprint serves as an effective guide for cultivating gratitude and enhancing your overall outlook on life. The first step is to practice daily gratitude. Carve out a few moments each day where you intentionally reflect on what you are grateful for. It could be as simple as a warm meal, the support of a loved one, or the beauty of nature around you. By incorporating this practice into your daily routine, you begin to train your mind to notice and appreciate the positives in your life more readily. The second step is to reflect on your experiences. When you acknowledge what you're grateful for, take a moment to delve deeper into why those aspects matter to you. Ask yourself how they influence your well-being or enrich your relationships. Allowing yourself this reflective time cultivates a stronger emotional connection to gratitude, enabling it to take root more profoundly in your heart and mind. This deeper reflection transforms gratitude from a mere checklist item into a genuine affirmation of your experiences. The third step involves sharing your appreciation with others. When you express gratitude, whether through heartfelt words to a friend or a simple thank you to a stranger, it magnifies the feeling and creates a ripple effect of positivity. Not only does this practice strengthen your own gratitude, but it also uplifts those around you. For instance, when you express your appreciation, you foster a sense of connection that creates a warm and supportive atmosphere. As you implement this 3-step blueprint into your life, trust that a sustained practice of gratitude will lead you on a path toward deeper contentment and fulfillment. Each step intertwines beautifully, allowing the practice to flourish as it becomes embedded within your daily actions. Remember, gratitude is not merely about grand gestures or monumental achievements. It thrives in the small, everyday moments that often go unnoticed. Being consciously grateful influences your perspective, allowing you to approach life with open eyes and an open heart. It invites a fresh awareness that seeps into your relationships and enhances your interactions. As you share gratitude with others, you weave a fabric of positivity that can transform not just your own life, but the lives of those around you. Let's turn our thoughts to Mia, a busy mother juggling work and family responsibilities, often feeling overwhelmed by her commitments. One day, after reading about gratitude practices, she decided to implement this 3-step blueprint into her hectic life. She started by jotting down 3 things she was grateful for each morning, reflecting on why they mattered to her. By dinner time, she made it a point to express her gratitude to her children for their help around the house. Not only did this practice uplift her spirits, but Mia also found that her family became more connected and supportive, realizing the power of appreciation. Ultimately, the journey of cultivating gratitude illuminates your life in ways you may have never expected. As you navigate the ebb and flow of life, embrace every opportunity to anchor yourself in gratitude, for it shapes your narrative into one filled with positivity and possibility. By embodying this grateful approach, you become a beacon of hope and resilience for yourself and your community, inspiring others to discover the beauty that thrives in gratitude. Allow this vital practice to guide you as you paint your life's canvas with bright strokes of appreciation, fostering a legacy of joy and fulfillment that resonates far beyond yourself. Consider the story of Emma, a college student balancing her studies while working part-time. Initially, she struggled with time management, often feeling overwhelmed by assignments and deadlines. One day, she attended a workshop on effective study techniques, where she learned to view her challenges through a growth mindset. Instead of succumbing to frustration, Emma started breaking down her tasks into smaller, manageable goals. She created a weekly planner that allowed her to visualize her deadlines and allocate time for both work and study. When unexpected complications arose, such as juggling extra shifts at her job, she adapted her schedule rather than giving up. Emma's proactive approach not only improved her grades but also boosted her confidence, proving that embracing challenges leads to personal growth and success. Here are 3 reflective, how might you prompts designed to encourage self-application and exploration of your own growth mindset while cultivating gratitude. How might you identify 3 specific aspects of your life that you often take for granted, and what steps can you take to actively appreciate them each day? Reflect on how recognizing these elements could enhance your overall sense of fulfillment. How might you create a gratitude journal where you not only list things you are grateful for, but also explore why each one matters to you? Consider how this deeper reflection could strengthen your emotional connection to gratitude and boost your positive mindset. How might you engage with others by expressing your gratitude for their contributions in your life? Think about how sharing your appreciation can strengthen your relationships and create a more positive environment within your community. Reflect on the potential impact this could have on both you and those around you. As we wrap up this chapter, remember that cultivating daily gratitude can rewire your mindset, igniting a new appreciation for the richness of your life experience. By embracing this practice, you create a powerful blueprint for greater happiness and resilience that shapes not only your perspective, but also the energy you bring into every interaction. In our next chapter, we will delve into the transformative nature of self-worth, exploring how to rebuild and reinforce your intrinsic value. Together, we'll uncover strategies that empower you to nurture a strong sense of self, enabling you to thrive in both personal and professional realms. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, where you'll find continued inspiration and practical tools to support your journey. Your adventure toward lasting fulfillment is just beginning, and I'm excited to guide you along the way. Chapter 8: Rebuilding Self-Worth. Have you ever felt that your self-worth is tied to the opinions of others, leaving you feeling like a fragile ship tossed about on a stormy sea? The journey of rebuilding self-worth is about reclaiming your value from external sources and anchoring it in the knowledge of who you truly are. In this chapter, we will explore how to foster a deep and unshakable sense of self-worth that nurtures your confidence and empowers you to pursue your dreams without hesitation. By understanding and cultivating your intrinsic value, you'll be better equipped to navigate both life's challenges and opportunities. The idea of self-worth can often become complicated when influenced by societal standards, personal experiences, and external judgments. It can be easy to internalize the beliefs we've been conditioned to accept, leading us to doubt our abilities and diminish our unique qualities. However, research has shown that cultivating a strong sense of self-worth contributes significantly to overall well-being and life satisfaction. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that individuals with high self-worth not only report greater levels of happiness but also demonstrate resilience when facing adversity. These individuals are more likely to take risks and pursue their goals, confident in their abilities to navigate life's inevitable ups and downs. Consider the story of Jake, a young artist who struggled for years with self-doubt and insecurity. After receiving constructive criticism at an art exhibition, he found himself questioning his talent and the value of his work. Instead of retreating into despair, Jake took a courageous step toward rebuilding his self-worth. He began journaling to process his thoughts and emotions, focusing specifically on his strengths and unique artistic perspective. Jake also sought mentorship from a fellow artist who helped him recognize the importance of valuing his voice and experiences. Over time, he learned to appreciate the authenticity of his work, seeing it as a reflection of his journey rather than a product meant to meet external approval. Rebuilding self-worth involves breaking free from the harmful narratives that bind us and embracing the belief that our value is inherent and unconditional. You are not solely defined by your accomplishments or the acceptance of others. Recognizing that your worth is tied to your identity and experiences allows you to foster resilience in the face of obstacles. It's crucial to challenge any negative self-talk that arises and replace it with affirmations that celebrate your strengths. Picture standing tall and proud, like a sturdy oak tree that withstands the fiercest storms, because its roots run deeply into the earth, symbolizing unwavering self-acceptance. Through this journey, it's also important to surround yourself with supportive individuals who uplift and inspire you. Positive influences can bolster your sense of self-worth, encouraging you to embrace who you are, flaws and all. Consciously engage with those who appreciate your authentic self, recognizing that they reflect an appreciation for your intrinsic value. And remember, moments of self-doubt are natural. They do not erase the fundamental worth that resides within you. As you embark on this quest of rebuilding your self-worth, keep in mind that growth often involves discomfort and vulnerability. Embrace each moment as an opportunity to learn and evolve, nurturing a more profound understanding of your unique value. By reframing how you perceive yourself, you'll find that self-worth can flourish, inviting encouragement, success, and the confidence to pursue your passions wholeheartedly. Let this journey empower you to live unrestrained, unapologetically, and truly as your most authentic self, aware that your worth is not contingent upon others' opinions, but is deeply rooted in the person you are. Acknowledge your inherent worth, challenge negative self-talk, and celebrate your successes. This three-step blueprint serves as a powerful guide to rebuilding your self-worth and harnessing its potential to transform your life. The first step is to acknowledge your inherent worth. Recognize that your value doesn't depend on external accomplishments, opinions, or comparisons. Take a moment to reflect on your unique qualities, experiences, and talents. Embrace the understanding that your worth is intrinsic and does not fluctuate with circumstances. This foundational recognition empowers you to progress without the weight of self-doubt holding you back. The second step involves challenging negative self-talk. Take note of the inner critic that often undermines your confidence. When negative thoughts arise, question their validity. Are they based on facts or unkind assumptions? Reframe this self-talk by recognizing that nobody is perfect, and everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. Consciously replace harmful thoughts with affirming statements that reflect your true value. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, "I'll never succeed," change that narrative to, "I have the skills and determination to succeed." This shift in perspective can significantly bolster your self-esteem and sense of self-worth. The final step is to celebrate your successes, no matter how small. Acknowledging your achievements reinforces your sense of worth and serves as a reminder of your capabilities. At the end of each day, take a moment to reflect on what you accomplished. Did you complete a project at work? Did you make a kind gesture for someone? Celebrate these moments and allow yourself to feel proud of your efforts. These celebrations serve to solidify your understanding of your intrinsic value, paving the way for future growth. As you integrate this three-step blueprint into your daily life, you will begin to notice a profound shift in how you perceive yourself and your place in the world. Embracing your self-worth does not mean ignoring areas for growth. Rather, it allows you to approach life grounded in confidence. When you understand your value, you can face challenges with renewed courage and resilience. Imagine stepping into a meeting with assurance, sharing your ideas without the nagging fear of judgment loitering in the back of your mind. Consider Sarah, a marketing executive who grappled with feelings of inadequacy despite years of experience. Even though she consistently received positive feedback, Sarah often discounted her achievements, attributing them solely to luck. After grounding herself in the three-step blueprint, she began acknowledging her worth and challenging self-defeating thoughts. One day, she recognized the significant role her contributions played in her team's success, leading her to take the initiative to propose a bold, creative marketing campaign. Through this journey of acknowledging her worth and celebrating small victories, Sarah discovered a newfound confidence that allowed her to thrive and ascend in her career. Rebuilding your self-worth is a journey filled with opportunities to express gratitude for who you are and the experiences that have shaped you. Each affirmations you practice and every small step you take reinforces a powerful foundation on which to build a fulfilling life. Reflect on your progress continually, as this will solidify your belief in your capabilities. Each moment spent nurturing your self-worth lays the groundwork for the opportunities that await you, both personally and professionally. Continue to walk this path of self-discovery with enthusiasm and commitment. As you embrace these changes and honor your inherent value, the world around you will transform in ways you might not yet fully envision. Remember, you possess both the strength and the courage to create a life that reflects your true worth. And this journey is just the beginning of unfolding your limitless potential. Consider the story of Marcus, a talented software developer who faced a challenging setback when his project was deemed unsuccessful by his team. Initially crushed by the disappointment, he realized that dwelling on his failure would hinder his growth. Instead, Marcus adopted a growth mindset. He sought constructive feedback from his colleagues, attending workshops to improve his skills and knowledge of new technologies. By reframing his failure as a learning opportunity, he transformed his approach to problem-solving. With each bit of feedback, he refined his skills, ultimately leading him to develop an innovative new application that exceeded expectations. Marcus's story exemplifies how embracing challenges and learning from setbacks can lead to significant personal and professional growth. Here are 3 reflective, how might you? Prompts designed to encourage self-application and introspection as you work on rebuilding your self-worth and adopting a growth mindset. How might you identify a recent experience where you felt your self-worth was challenged, and what steps can you take to reframe that situation into a learning opportunity? Consider how shifting your perspective can empower you to see your inherent value more clearly. How might you cultivate a daily practice of self-affirmation that reinforces your strengths and achievements? Reflect on specific qualities you appreciate about yourself and think about how acknowledging these traits can enhance your confidence and sense of worth. How might you actively seek feedback from trusted friends or colleagues to better understand your strengths and areas for growth? Consider how this feedback can serve as a valuable tool for nurturing your self-worth and guiding your personal development journey. As we close this chapter, remember that rebuilding your self-worth is a vital process that empowers you to rewire your inner dialogue and ignite your potential for growth. When you embrace your intrinsic value and celebrate your accomplishments, you create a strong blueprint for a fulfilling life. You are equipped to face challenges with resilience, transforming each experience into an opportunity for further development. In our next chapter, we will explore the theme of thriving with empowerment, discovering how to harness your self-worth to foster a mindset of possibilities and abundance. Together, we will dive into strategies that enable you to fully step into your power and lead a life defined by purpose and passion. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, for ongoing inspiration and tools to support your transformative journey. The adventure toward living your best life awaits, and I'm excited to guide you every step of the way. Chapter 9. Thriving with Empowerment. What if the key to unlocking your greatest potential lies within your ability to embrace empowerment? The journey of personal growth culminates in a powerful realization. Self-empowerment is not just a destination. It's an ongoing process of igniting your inner strength and continually reclaiming control over your life. In this chapter, we will explore how you can thrive by embracing this empowerment, propelling yourself forward with renewed confidence and determination. By taking ownership of your experiences, you create a path filled with possibilities that invite success and fulfillment into your life. At the core of empowerment is the understanding that you possess the capacity to shape your circumstances and respond to the world around you. Research has consistently demonstrated that individuals who cultivate a sense of empowerment exhibit higher levels of motivation and accomplishment. A study published in the Journal of Applied Psychology highlights the link between empowerment and enhanced job performance, showing that those who feel empowered are more likely to take initiative and solve problems creatively. This insight underscores the fact that our mindset significantly influences our ability to thrive. Reflecting on my own journey, I remember a pivotal moment when I was faced with a significant career decision. I felt a blend of excitement and anxiety wash over me as I contemplated whether to pursue a challenging but rewarding opportunity at a new organization. At first, fear of the unknown held me back, but with determination, I chose to step into my power. I started by visualizing my success and preparing myself for potential challenges. It was through embracing that sense of empowerment, recognizing my strengths and asserting my ability to adapt, that I successfully navigated the transition. Rather than viewing change as a threat, I transformed it into an exciting opportunity for growth. Empowerment starts with the conscious decision to trust yourself and your abilities. This process involves self-reflection to identify the fears or limiting beliefs that may have held you back. Acknowledge them, but do not let them become your identity. Instead, reframe these obstacles as chances to grow. Adopting a proactive stance, you're declaring that your past does not define your future, and each day presents you with new opportunities to write your own narrative. As you integrate this mindset into your life, focus on building your resilience. Empowerment enables you to bounce back from setbacks with renewed vigor. Delve into activities that inspire you. Challenge yourself to step beyond the confines of your comfort zone, whether by pursuing hobbies, connecting with new people, or taking on leadership roles in your community. By pursuing these activities, you cultivate a sense of ownership over your journey, creating a self-reinforcing cycle that deepens your capacity to thrive. Envision each empowering decision as a step along your path to success. Each time you seize an opportunity to assert your power, you're actively shaping your future and transforming challenges into assets. This ongoing process fuels your growth, cardiac resonance combined with familiarity as you embrace new experiences. Your commitment to empowerment is an evolving journey, one that fuels your determination and builds your strength as you embrace the fullness of life. Remember, thriving with empowerment is about celebrating the essence of who you are. Allow every experience to broaden your horizons and reinforce your belief in your own potential. When you choose empowerment, you choose the journey of continuously evolving into the best version of yourself. Embrace the richness of this experience and honor the transformative journey, for it has the power to create a future overflowing with possibility. The potential within you is limitless. Let this realization guide you as you embark on the next chapter of your life. Embrace self-awareness, cultivate supportive connections, and take consistent action. This three-step blueprint is essential for harnessing empowerment and propelling yourself toward greater achievements. The first step, embrace self-awareness, encourages you to deeply understand your thoughts, feelings, and motivations. Spend time reflecting on what drives you and where you tend to thrive. Maintaining a journal can help you articulate your goals, challenges, and victories, enabling you to gain insight into what empowerment means for you. By fostering a greater understanding of yourself, you become your own best advocate, ready to seize the opportunities that lie ahead. The second step involves cultivating supportive connections. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift and inspire you. Engage with mentors, coaches, or peers who support your aspirations and encourage your growth. These relationships are invaluable in forging new paths and enhancing your sense of empowered identity. Sharing your experiences and insights not only benefits you, but also creates a nurturing environment for others to thrive in as well. Empowerment is contagious. When you amplify each other's strengths, you nurture a community that propels everyone forward. The third step, take consistent action, is where intention meets reality. Break down your goals into actionable, manageable steps and commit to working on them daily. Whether it's taking on new challenges at work, volunteering in your community, or dedicating time to a passion project, these consistent actions transform your aspirations into tangible achievements. Every step taken reinforces your self-worth, empowering you to create a life that resonates with your values and dreams. As you move through the process of empowerment, remind yourself that challenges are not roadblocks, but rather opportunities to grow stronger. When you encounter setbacks, see them as essential elements of your journey, each one providing wisdom and resilience. Viewing challenges in this light fosters determination and provides the motivation to forge ahead. Always remember the story of Marcus, who embraced the difficult path of entrepreneurship despite repeated failures. Rather than surrendering, he learned from each misstep and used those lessons to build a thriving business. His resilience ignited not just success, but inspiration in others, demonstrating that empowerment stems from embracing even the toughest moments. Throughout this journey, validating your experiences is essential. Celebrate each win, big or small, as you progress toward your goals. Recognition fuels motivation and reminds you of your capabilities. Engage in affirmations that reinforce your strengths and remind yourself that you are more than capable of achieving your desires. Picture yourself at a finish line with all the possibilities behind you. This visualization can manifest scenarios in which you have emerged victorious, reminding you that you have the capability to overcome any obstacles that may arise. In this critical phase of empowerment, be open to continuous learning. Each experience, whether triumph or setback, provides lessons that expand your perspectives and skills. As you embrace this journey, understand that building empowerment is not a solo endeavor. It is fueled by interaction with others and informed by your determination and passion. Continue to engage in meaningful conversations and harness the power of your support system to share ideas and aspirations. As you embrace your empowered self, remember that your journey is yours to shape. Nurture your innate skills and perspectives, taking bold steps toward fulfilling your potential. You are the architect of your destiny, crafting a life rich in purpose, confidence, and the freedom to pursue your passions. The world is waiting for your unique contribution, and with every change you own, you strengthen the ties of potential that will carry you forward into a brilliant future. Consider the story of Maya, a high school teacher who faced significant challenges while transitioning to online learning. Initially overwhelmed by new technology and the intricacies of virtual instruction, she could have easily given in to frustration. Instead, Maya adopted a growth mindset. She took the initiative to enroll in online training sessions, seeking guidance from experienced colleagues and experimenting with innovative teaching tools. Rather than viewing her difficulties as failures, Maya began to see them as opportunities to innovate and engage her students in new ways. Her commitment to learning and adapting not only improved her own skills, but also inspired her students, helping them to become more active participants in their education. Maya's journey exemplifies how embracing change and challenges fosters growth and success. Here are 3 reflective "How might you?" prompts designed to encourage self-application and encourage personal growth through a growth mindset. How might you identify a current challenge in your life and shift your perspective to see it as an opportunity for growth? Think about specific strategies you can employ to embrace this challenge rather than shy away from it. How might you create a plan to regularly seek feedback from supportive friends or mentors to enhance your learning? Reflect on how their insights could help you address your limitations and empower you to take bold steps in your personal or professional journey. How might you celebrate each small victory in your daily life, regardless of how minor it may seem? Consider how acknowledging even the smallest accomplishments can reinforce your self-worth and motivate you to continue pursuing your goals with confidence. As we conclude this chapter, remember that embracing empowerment is about rewriting the narrative of your own life, igniting the belief that you hold the key to your success. By cultivating self-awareness, nurturing supportive connections, and taking decisive action, you create a powerful blueprint for your future, allowing every experience to reflect your true potential. In the next chapter, we will explore the journey of thriving through resilience, uncovering how to turn struggles into stepping stones for growth and achievement. Together, we'll delve into practical strategies to enhance your ability to bounce back stronger than ever from life's challenges. And as you chart this empowering path, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Brainpower Blueprint, for ongoing inspiration and tools to support your transformative journey. Your adventure toward a more empowered and resilient life is just beginning. Let's embark on this exciting exploration together. As we conclude this journey, reflect on the transformational arc you've traveled, from breaking free of limiting beliefs to cultivating unstoppable habits. Each chapter has equipped you with vital blueprints for success. I invite you to choose one specific strategy from this book and apply it today, then share your victory with your community. Thank you for investing in your growth. Remember that lifelong success flourishes through daily practice and conscious effort. If you found this journey valuable, please like, comment, and subscribe to the Brainpower Blueprint channel to continue receiving inspiration and support on your path to empowerment.